Hi y'all, it's Kristen. I just got finished recording a little bit of a dimensional transmission. I thought I was going to pop on to share a message, and a song came through with a message in the middle. So if you get to it in your feed, there is actually some talking in the middle. Spirit is ever surprising. It's a very multi-dimensional feeling day for me. Someone else was also commenting to me that they were feeling very much stretched across many different timelines and dimensions. And the funny thing is that we all are, all the time. That is the nature of reality. And it's such a powerful thing to have an awareness that can just zoom in and out and filter out the majority. I mean, sometimes it is mind-boggling to me how potent the veil can be. And I'm so grateful for it sometimes, which may sound funny, considering there's a whole industry even built around the idea of escaping the veil. But a funny idea is that there is a juiciness to the 3D experience. It's not something we need to escape. There's nothing wrong with it. We don't need to heal it or fix it. It's taken a lot of effort and magic and wonder, in fact, to create it and to hold it in place. And though anyone who's listening to this and connecting with this is existing at least part-time in a 4D experience, and we get to taste and occasionally touch the wonder that is the 5D experience, that lighter, less dense, less linear, more spirit forward way of being, where the underpinnings of existence are more obvious. And that's a wonderful game. We're playing a different game. But 3D, let's not kid ourselves. There is some delight to be had there. That's the reason it exists. That's the reason why it may always exist. We're not trying to collapse it, erase it. It has its purpose. And there are a bunch of souls who are here for that 3D experience. It's not the be-all end-all to awaken and ascend and know that you are God as God on planet. I love that explanation, actually. Several of my teachers have different versions of talking about how the 3D experience is the experience of God pretending to be not God. What is that like? Separation, anxiety, fear, scarcity. These illusions require actually quite a bit of construction and artifice held in place to make them happen, so that we can have that experience of like, holy shit, I hate myself, everything feels terrible, nothing matters, and I am forever alone. Like, that actually is a very rare experience outside of the human realm. And it's a fascinating one from an energetic perspective. Your soul, when you are in those spaces, is studying what that's like. And it is sometimes delighted, actually, because it's fascinating. And also it gets to have that experience of it being an illusion. I love the metaphor of Grand Theft Auto, the video game, or any video game really. But you can have a character that's going through all kinds of what actually should be quite a bit of stress. I mean, even like the simple games where you're running away from like little Oompa Loompas or whatever they are. I know they're not Oompa Loompas. I'm thinking of Super Mario. But that, if you really think about it, I mean, it's a danger at every corner. You're ducking and squashing things and battling and shooting these flaming shells and whatnot. I have a 9-year-old. It's a lot of stress. And that's kind of what it's like to be a human being, right? That's a little bit of the relationship between one's soul and one's human emanation. The pain, the struggle, the fear, the uncertainty, the insecurity, it's all real. And it's also all a simulation in a sense. It's the opportunity to try on different hats, to act out different characters, to express oneself in so many different ways. And sometimes I pause and am in awe of everything that goes into allowing us to have that illusion. And I, of course, have spent the majority of my life with the story of wanting to escape this planet, or what is wrong with these strange human creatures. But the trade-off for some of the heartbreak and powerlessness and fear and division, I could go on and on and on, is also getting to have things like surprise, desire, hunger. Things get to develop and grow. Excuse me. Ragweed. Music, sex, delicious meals, all of these things, they deepen in their meaning and pleasure because they exist within a 3D realm. And to a certain extent, because they exist in context to the experience of a perception of separation, of complete individuality, which, of course, is not what we actually are. So 3 cheers for the 3D realm. I am glad to not be a full-time inhabitant. And also I am more and more each day learning to relish the opportunity to be with that experience at all. Even in the things that I myself cannot connect with or have left behind in some way, sometimes it's such a delight to watch someone else be in it. Like somebody seeing the Jersey Shore for the first time, as in the television show. An anthropological wonder. Okay, well, this is a bit rambling. We'll talk about 4D another time, maybe. But this apparently wanted to be said, so here it is, et voila. Have a great day, y'all. Ciao.